Morningstar Chapter 21, Quicksilver.
So now you have some backstory with Quicksilver, right? Quicksilver is kind of talking about how he got into the game, how he met Fitchner, how they started working on this thing, right? Fitchner was doing this thing with the Reds and everybody and playing with the agents. Quicksilver had his own thing to do on the other side, with his own agents, right? And they would kind of split the team, and they'd just give each other recaps and give each other updates, things like that. Quicksilver did call Severo a bad investment. He was like, "You're just playing at being a terrorist. You're not really a leader." Okay. That's why I don't want to support you. But now Darrow's back, so Quicksilver's a little bit more all in. Now that Darrow's back, a real leader is back. But my good boys, Devro, are still at odds because they just can't agree. Severo still wants to go kaboom. Darrow's like, we need to talk about this. Nobody's really budging, but unfortunately, Severo's the one holding the detonator. And I have to say, this was kind of cool though, seeing how the whole concept of the Sons of Ares was split up. Fitchner with his agents and doing kind of like the dirty work on the undergrounds, and Quicksilver with his agents up more so in the higher, fancier parts of the gold, or I think they called it like the Orient or whatever. Basically, like, you know, Fitchner would do his thing on his, like, say tier 3 and below, and then Quicksilver would work on his own stuff, tier 2 and above, or and things like that. Like they had their own assignments with each other, and they didn't interfere with each other. That's why nobody knew. Like nobody knew Quicksilver was that, because he was like only Fitchner knew really, that he was one of the founding members of Sons of Ares, and so I think that's a very interesting detail. He had helped Jackal initially, and then he didn't realize what Jackal was going to become, and Quicksilver was like, "Yeah, mistakes happen. Some mistakes happen sometimes. That's why I was brokering this thing between Mustang and Octavia to get Jackal out of the equation, because I realized I fucked up." So yeah, very interesting lore in this chapter, specifically related to Quicksilver. Oh, by the way, Mateo is Quicksilver's partner. That's why he was there at his house. Fun little tidbit. So that Paramore chapter, a double entendre. Okay, a double entendre. Mateo being Quicksilver's Paramore, and then Darrow seeing his old flame Paramore Mustang. We love fun little Easter eggs like this. Is it an Easter egg? I don't really know. We like little fun facts like this.
This has been my Morningstar chapter by chapter read along. If you're interested in keeping up with the Red Rising Morningstar journey, hit the follow button.